Celebrations of all kinds are on full display during the holidays in the Show Me City, from various cultural celebrations to events that bring entire neighborhoods together to see Santa Claus. In a tradition that dates back 20 years, one man single-handedly convinced all of his neighbors to decorate together for the Christmas holidays. And did they ever? Charlie Prowse and his band perform impromptu entertainment on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at the Santa House in Quail Valley. It's open 3 weekends leading up to Christmas. The incredible amount of work by the entire neighborhood begins long before then, with instructions mailed to each house.
Jim Hayes was a Chronicle distribution manager, and he's out and around all the time, and he was the idea man. He was what we called the head elf, and he kind of brought everybody together. He got the neighbors together, he sold the idea, and if truth be known, he probably funded the first year or two himself, you know, to get the thing going.
Hayes died of cancer last year, and his neighbor across the street, Skip Peterson, who was also instrumental in starting the tradition, has passed away. But their legacy lives on with others in the neighborhood to continue it. Bill Buck, Brian Corbin, Charlie Prowse, Steve Davison, and Charlie Hardcastle. In fact, Corbin built the Santa Town with his own hands.
Some of it's treated wood and some of it isn't, and we have to about every year redo about half of it. Yeah, we could use some different paint here. We're still trying to wonder who chose the gold paint. We kind of copied from somebody else who had it and looked on the internet, and they had snowmen and Santa Claus and different ones, so we chose the snowmen and it came out real well.
There's the mailbox for letters and a special chair where Santa listens to the wishes of about 100 children each evening. The men take turns playing Santa, and for one of them, the grand display means much more than an evening of fun. It's giving back and helping those who need a hand.
Well, one thing that happened, some little gal showed up from a lesser fortunate family out in Arcola, and I get choked up thinking about this. Her family was just so poor, and all she wanted was things for her family.
The neighborhood helped that girl's family and others for many years to come.
I never could hit low notes.
Among the many religious observances that are practiced in Missouri City, Hanukkah, called the Festival of Lights, is an 8-day Jewish holiday that commemorates the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem at the time of the Maccabean Revolt in the 2nd century. It is observed by lighting 8 candles on a menorah during Hanukkah, which is observed in late November or December. After the lighting of the candles,
and we follow it with a prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Dear God, bless my friends and family. And that is the celebration of Hanukkah.
After the prayer, a popular children's game using a dreidel, a top with Hebrew letters on each side is played, and potato latkes are served.
When I think of Kwanzaa time, I think about my family.
A tradition that began in 1966, Kwanzaa is a special time for African Americans to celebrate the joys of family and community. This holiday is celebrated for 7 days from December 26th through January 1st. The menorah holds the 7 candles that represent the principal values of Kwanzaa: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. At this Kwanzaa celebration by Little Sisters in the Know, a group of Missouri City girls that meet monthly for cultural and social events, gifts are exchanged, and food that represents a bountiful harvest is served. While religious and cultural celebrations represent the true meaning of the holiday, there's still plenty of time for children to enjoy meeting Santa Claus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For 29 years, crowds have turned out in ever-growing numbers for Missouri City's annual Snowfest Festival and Parade. At this year's festival at the City Hall complex on Texas Parkway, more than 5,000 participants marveled at the fireworks show, rode on inner tubes down the snow hill, played in the world's largest snowman bounce house, and roasted marshmallows over an open fire. They were encouraged to bring an unwrapped toy to donate to the Santa's Exchange Project, a toy drive that provides gifts for thousands of deserving children in Fort Bend County. The following day, December 8th, hundreds lined the streets for the annual Snowfest Parade at the corner of Cartwright and Murphy Roads. Featuring 53 entries, the 2-mile-long parade included bands, colorful floats and cars, Boy and Girl Scout groups, churches, and businesses and organizations from throughout the city.
Merry Christmas!
And for all festive holiday events, like the New Year's Eve Gala, residents look forward to celebrations at the Premier City Center at Quail Valley, which features a 300-seat ballroom and plenty of great food and entertainment. Across town in Fondren Park, residents have a tradition that dates back more than 35 years. In late December, children gather to greet Santa as he rides through the streets on the Fire Engine No. 2. On his way through the neighborhood, Santa throws candy to the families who greet him along the route with waves and cheers. After the train has traveled the streets a few times to make sure everyone gets a chance to see the jolly old elf, the Fondren Park neighbors gather at their community center for a visit with Santa.
And here's a candy cane. You'll be good all year.
The children wait patiently until it's their turn to read off their wish lists in English and Spanish as a bilingual Santa nods patiently beside the fireplace with bags of goodies and a Christmas tree to set the scene.
It's nice to connect with the Christmas spirit through the kids, but the kids are always excited about it. It doesn't matter. The kids are always excited.
Wonderful traditions from today and yesterday. That's what continues to make our annual Show Me City celebration special. Happy holidays to you and to your loved ones.